What's going on, swim fans? Welcome to Tokyo, Japan. We're in the middle of the Olympic Games swimming competition, that is. So excited. Thank you for joining us. Let me know in the live chat and in the comments where you guys are joining me from. We have a lot of excitement here in Tokyo, including today's event lineup. Look at these events. We have the semifinal of the men's 100-meter freestyle. We get to see Caleb Dressel, Kyle Chalmers, all of these studs face off in the 100 freestyle. That's going to be a really, really tight race. Super excited about that. We have the final of the women's 200-meter freestyle, where we're going to see the showdown between Ariane Titmus of Australia and Katie Ledecky of the United States of America. Oh boy, that's going to be a good one. And then Katie Ledecky has to step up again about an hour later to take down the 1,500-meter freestyle. And this is the first Olympic Games that the women's 1,500-meter freestyle is being contested. Obviously, Ledecky is the favorite. She is the world record holder. She's the defending gold medalist in the 800 freestyle. She lost the 400, but that should be a good race, and it's going to be a tight turnaround, about 1 hour to go from the 200-meter freestyle into the 1,500-meter freestyle. Next up, we have the men's 200-meter butterfly final. The world record alert is on watch. We have Krzysztof Milak. That's going to be absolutely nuts. Then we have the women's 200-meter butterfly semifinal. We've got two heats of that. Then we have the women's 200 IM. We're going to see the defending gold medalist and world record holder Katinka Hosu. She was sort of an upset in the 400 IM. Let's see if she can get on the podium in the 200 IM. Then we have the 1,500-meter freestyle for the woman. We're going to see Katie Ledecky step up onto the blocks for the second time tonight. And then we conclude the evening with the men's 4x200-meter freestyle, where the British are going to be really tough to beat. If you remember last night, the Team GB took the top two spaces on the podium in the 200-meter freestyle, gold and silver, both going 144.2. That's Duncan, Scott, and Dean. So it's going to be really tough to beat those guys, especially when you got some 144s. So before we get into this, we're going to go through it event by event. I'm going to pull up some of the preliminary as well as the semifinal results, and we're going to do an analysis and see what to expect in the evening session, which starts in less than 30 minutes. So very excited about that. Let's go ahead and see where everyone is joining us from. Hey, Lorenza, Guadalajara, Mexico. What's up? We have Texas in the house, Cincinnati, Ohio. Hey, Julie, you're not too far away from where I'm at. Hawaii, nice. There we go. What's going on from Hawaii? Let me know where you guys are joining me from. We have a global community. You know, in honor of the women's 1,500-meter freestyle today, I literally just came back from the pool. I swam 5,000 meters, and my main set was a 1,500-meter freestyle. I can't remember the last time I swam a 1,500-meter freestyle continuously. Oh, it's a long event. So these ladies had to swim it twice. Tonight is the final, but they had to qualify in the prelims. We saw Ledecky break the Olympic record in that event, but whoo, baby, that's a tough one. Hey, Ann Arbor, Michael, what's going on? Get to see you on here. What's up from Brazil? Shout out in Panama. Hello from Germany. Massachusetts in the house. What's going on from Jamaica, Rhode Island, Texas? Brazil going to bring 2 medals today. All right. I see you. We're going to get into it event by event. I just want to let everyone have the opportunity to say hello. That's what I love about this live stream. I mean, nowhere else can you have the opportunity to put your voice out there. I can certainly make predictions on all the races, but I want to hear what you guys have to say on each event. So save your individual event predictions for the event themselves. And while people are trickling into the feed, I want to talk about some giveaways. We're giving away a ton of free swag. On day number 1, we gave away an Apple Watch. We gave away a MySwimPro t-shirt on day number 2. I believe on day number 3, we gave away 2 swimsuits. We gave away the Magic 5 3D printed goggles. And today, we're giving away a t-shirt. All you have to do is go to the MySwimPro Facebook page, and we have a post, and all you have to do is comment on that post for the giveaway what your favorite Olympic event is. That's all you have to do. It's so easy. All you have to do, go to the MySwimPro Facebook. If you're not already following MySwimPro on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and Twitter, go ahead and do that. But we're giving away a MySwimPro t-shirt. I'm modeling it right here. Every single day during these Olympic Games, we're giving away a ton of swag. You don't even have to get the predictions correct. You can say, who knows what you can say, but basically we're giving away a ton of swag, and I want you guys to participate. So go to Facebook, go to the post for the giveaway, and comment what your favorite Olympic event is. We're going to pick someone at random. Make it a good comment. Of course, only pick Olympic events. There are plenty of other events that don't qualify for that. Now that we got that out of the way, we have a lot of people from all over the world. Portugal in the house. What's going on? That's why we love you. I love you too. I love you too. Clay says, I can't stop watching your videos. Yeah, we appreciate that. Thank you so much. We love to hear that, so keep on the comments. By the way, before we get started, so I have 2 more shout outs, and then we're going to go ahead and get started event by event. Number 1, if you haven't already destroyed the like button, go ahead and tap, just tap and destroy the like button. Sort of like when you finish into the wall, as hard as you can at the end of the race, just destroy the like button. I would really appreciate that. Helps the YouTube algorithm, and more people can join this and be a part of the community. So if you want to be a part of growing the biggest digital community of swimmers in the world, just go ahead and destroy that like button. Thank you very much. All right, now that we got that out of the way, shout out number 2. A lot of Jamaica in the house. Algeria, what's going on? What kind of a username is that? My wallet is air. Wow. Done. Tristan, I'm assuming you destroyed the like button. Awesome. Just go ahead and destroy it. Greetings from Taiwan. Love the show. We love to hear it. All right. So, the other shout out I was going to do, we have the official promo code for the Tokyo Olympics. If you guys want to use the MySwimPro application, elite membership, 30% off. Only this week during the Olympic Games. The promo code is linked down below in the description. You unlock the full membership of MySwimPro. So with that being said, and hello from Georgia. That's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. So I'm going to pull up my iPad, and we're going to make some magic happen. All right. Let's go ahead and get things rolling. The first event of the evening. Oh. The first event of the evening is the 100-meter freestyle. We're going to see Caleb Dressel, Chalmers, so many studs right here. So let's go ahead and zoom in here. These are the lane assignments of semifinal number 1. So I'm zooming in so you guys can see. If you guys remember, Sunwoo Hwang from South Korea, he took out the 200 freestyle in a 49.7. He's going to be dangerous. Remember, he was 49.7 to the feet on that 200. He's going to be someone to keep an eye on. Of course, you've got the American superstar Dressel. He looked pretty strong in the morning. We'll see how much more he has in the tank. The Italians are going to be strong. We've got Popovic, 16 years old. He looked good. He was 144 in the 200. He didn't have a lot of speed in the first 50. We're going to dissect what the prelim results actually look like. This is semifinal number 1. Now, if we scroll to the next semifinal, semifinal number 2, we have Klement Kolesnikov. We saw him in the 100 backstroke. We know he's got speed. We have another Italian, Chalmers. And we got Zach Apple. Don't forget about him. The Russians are going to be really stepping up and performing. Now, here's what I want to do. I want to go ahead and get into the splits. And then I want to know what you guys think. Who do you think is going to get the fastest time out of the semifinal for the men's 100-meter freestyle? So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and show you guys what the results look like from this morning. So Thomas here from Italy, fastest time at a 47.7. There's a bunch of guys bunched up between 47.7 and 47.9. If you look at Popovic, Popovic is in 9th position right now, and look at how he split this. He split it 23.6, 24.2. Popovic basically negative split. No one else was as fast as him on the way back. If he can go out any reasonable amount faster, he's going to be really dangerous. The problem is it's going to take like a 47.8 to get into the final. I mean, look at these times. Look at how they split them. Dressel had a lot of speed, out 22.8. He was the second fastest. Kolesnikov was out in a 22.7. And so these guys are going to be really tough on the first 50. But how about Chalmers? Came home in a 24.5. This is really, really important here, guys, because oh, I circled the wrong guy. So 24.5. Besides Popovich, Kyle Chalmers has the fastest back half, and he can go out. Looking at these results, Chalmers is the guy to beat right now, based on the preliminary. Based on the semifinal, we could see something else happen. Let's go ahead and pull up what you guys think. I want to hear your perspective. I think Chalmers and then Dressel beats him in the finals. Ooh, that's good. Ethan thinks, I think Dressel will cruise a 47.3 because I think he'll be in the 4x2 relay tonight. Will he? I don't know what the relay order is. Chalmers gets a top time of 47.1. Popovich! Natalie is a Popovich fan from Romania. Last night, Dressel was 1 second under the war pace. I think you mean world record pace. At the 50 mark, leading off the relay. Then faded. Yeah, Dressel's got a lot of speed on the front half. I think Yuri will step up and be 7th or 8th. There we go. That's from Canada. Yuri right there. Shout out to the Canadians. Semifinal number 2, Chalmers, Kolesnikov, Apple, Minakov. Yeah, these swimmers from I love how international this 100 freestyle is going to look. Valentina dressed, got it. I think you mean Dressel. Dressel is well dressed. If you oh goodness. Come on, Dressel. Dressel, Popovich, Huang. I really want Huang to step up in that 200. He missed his shot in the final because he went out so hard, 49.7, and died. He paid for it. Dark Horse. Whittle split 47.5 on the relay. That's a good point, Grace. The problem is, relays, I'm a good relay swimmer, so I'll drop like 0.8 off my best time to go faster in a relay. So if you look at a 47.5, I don't know what the reaction time was on that, but maybe it was 0.1, 0.2 reaction time. That might be like a 48 low. That's going to be tough. You go 48 low, you're not going to make the top 8 right here. My POV on that. Zach Apple has a shot too. I agree. All right, we have a lot of events to get through, so it's going to be very exciting. Men's 100-meter freestyle. After the men's 100-meter freestyle, we have the women's 200-meter freestyle. Now, this is going to be very iconic. Who do you guys think is going to win the 200-meter freestyle? Is it going to be Titmus or Ledecky, or is it going to be a wild card that we're not even talking about? Maybe it's going to be Penny Alexiak. Maybe it's going to be Subhan from Hong Kong. She trains at the University of Michigan. Superstar. She's dangerous. Who do you think is going to win this? Titmus takes this, no doubt. There's no question about this, apparently. Apparently, this isn't even a conversation. Wow, no doubt. You guys really throwing down the... Is anyone going to say Ledecky? Liam. Liam's got Ledecky on this one. Ryan thinks Katie Ledecky, but I will be very close. What are your thoughts? Guys, if you want my opinion on this, I think it's going to be hard for Titmus to lose this event. I really think as long as she's not losing by too much at the 100, it could be her race. Here's a good one. We're betting on Pellegrini. Here's why Pellegrini is the world record holder right there in lane 1. No one's talking about her. She could just slide in there. Do I think that's going to happen? No. Could she get on the podium? Maybe. All right. Titmus, then Ledecky. I just hope Titmus's coach goes crazy. Let's pull up that footage of him going nuts. There it is. Wow. Yes. So if she wins, we know we're going to see something happen. Look at him go. I need to get the full version of this. I think if Ledecky wins, she will have to win by under 10/100ths of a second. Yeah, so I think there's a few dark horses. Let me clear some of these circles I put. I think Titmus, right here, who I just circled, she's the clear favorite. I think Ledecky is obviously going to give her a challenge. Actually, I wouldn't even say obviously. I think it's going to be a challenge. But then you have, I'd say, Alexiak, Yang, Hoy, and even Pellegrini. Do you notice how I just circled 6 of the 8 swimmers? I think Titmus wins this, but I think it's going to be a battle between these for second, and I think we might have a podium challenge between these swimmers. So I think the P is these might get on the podium. But I think Titmus is really going to be tough to beat right here. Yeah, penny for a medal. It's going to be tough. All right, I think we've exhausted her coach for right now. Put myself back on the screen. I know I'm not as entertaining as he is. Maybe if I flip out and just start like throwing stuff, that won't break anything here. All right. Here's a question. Does Ledecky more experience and composure count? I mean, even though the girl is only 20 years old, she has enough experience to the point where she's done the 200 free many times. She's done prelims, semifinals. I mean, she's already won a race here at the Olympics, so obviously she can do it. Katie Ledecky has a lot of front-end speed, but as you saw in the 400, Titmus can close well. Yeah, I think Titmus is going to outsplit everyone at the end. I don't think anyone's going to come in and outsplit her. Barbara is going to step up and surprise everyone. That's awesome. She's in lane 2. Keep an eye on her. Don't count anyone out. Look at Madison Wilson. Don't count anyone out, guys. Let's just... Oh, boy. All right, next event. Oh, these were the splits in the morning. Really quick, before we move on. Let's look at how these ladies split it. Look at Titmus, how she split it. She was 28-9 on the end. No one's beating her. All right, let's move on. I say that with too much confidence. Oh, this is good. The men's 200-meter butterfly. Who's going to win this? But you know what? I think we all know that Krzysztof Milak from Hungary is the guy to beat. The question becomes, will he break the world record? What will his time go? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. That's going to be the question. That's going to be the question. Who is going to win this event? If you guys remember, Chad Leclos went out like an animal. He was out under world record pace in the semifinal, but can anyone touch this guy? He has the world record. Chad Leclos has a gold medal in this event. He dethroned Michael Phelps in 2012. He finished 4th in 2016. Let's see what you guys think. Leclos will be out hard, and Milak will close. 151.0. Leonardo from Brazil will win it. All right. There we go. We're talking about the swimmer in lane 5. Keep an eye on him. Krzysztof. By the way, guys, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Earlier today, we put out a technical analysis on Krzysztof Milak's butterfly. So if you guys want to see how he swims so fast, what he's doing well, where he can improve, the things that make him the best butterfly swimmer of all time in the 200 distance at least, make sure you check out that video, but you won't know about it unless you're subscribed to the channel. So if you're not already subscribed and nailed that notification bell and destroyed the like button, come on, get with the program. All right. What do you think about Honda? Honda. Crap, was that in the last event? The name sounds familiar. I'm blanking on it. Let's go, Chad from South Africa. Oh, Honda's in lane 8. I'm sorry. There he is. Yeah, I think anyone, if you have a lane, you have a chance, but it's going to be really hard to beat Milak. I mean, at the end of the day, like, he's the world record holder. He's in the middle of the pool. Now, let's look at the times from the semifinal. Now, one thing I want to call to attention here is Leonardo from Brazil is the second fastest swimmer out of the semifinal. Chad Leclos was 3rd, actually. Now, when you look at how these guys split it, this is the magic of the iPad that I'm going to show you guys. So Milak shut it down. If you look at how this is Milak and this is Leclos, they were both out in 24.4. Now, it's going to be really interesting because if you look at the second 50, they were both out 28.4, 28.2. So at the 100, you wouldn't really know who's going to win. The question becomes, did Milak shut it down when he went 29.1, 30.1? Or did he die? We know Leclos probably died with that 31.8 at the end. So I think that's where Milak is going to pull it together. He's going to come home in a 57, and I think he's going to break the world record. If he doesn't break the world record, he's going to get really close to the world record. That's what I think is going to happen. If Phelps didn't retire and was in this final, do you think Phelps could win? Ryan, where have you been? That's a great question. I was actually thinking about this while I was doing my swim workout today. I was thinking about the times that Michael Phelps went in 2008 and how they compare to the times that people are going right now. Obviously, before Milak, Phelps had the world record in this event, and he had won this event for decades. I think back of the 400 IM, Phelps won a 4:03 in 2008. The winning time at this Olympics was a 4:09. Phelps was almost 6 seconds faster in the 400 IM in 2008. Now, if he were swimming today, would he be challenging Milak? I don't know. I think Milak would actually beat him right now. It doesn't mean Phelps wouldn't get a bunch of medals. I think if Phelps was swimming, he would probably win a bunch of medals. But you know what? He's not here. He's commentating with NBC. So let's keep moving. I think Milak would beat Phelps by less than a second. I would agree with that. I think he would take him out. Crazy thought. I know, right, Susan? Okay. So that's the 200 butterfly. Up next is the women's 200 butterfly. We have two semifinals. Who do you guys think is going to... Oh, I moved the comments. We don't want to do that. There we go. Make you guys... There we go. So who do you think is going to win the women's 200 butterfly? The Americans, Reagan Smith, Flickener, they're going to be in lanes 4 and 5. This is semifinal number 1. And we have two semifinals. So if you look at semifinal number 2, the Chinese. We got the Americans in semifinal number 1. Then we have the Chinese in semifinal number 2. And the Chinese, for whatever reason, are really good at this event. If you look at their times, 2:07, 2:08, they do it on the back half. These ladies are really good at finishing the race. Let's go ahead and look at the splits that they went in the prelims in the morning. Look at how they split this. Look at how our number 2 seed is Haley Flickener. Look at how she came home. She came home in a 33.3. Tremendous back half speed. Swimmer from China, 33.7. Right here, did she die or did she just stop trying? That's the question. Yeah, this is really a USA versus China. You know what's ridiculous, guys? Let me know how ridiculous you think this is. Look at the world record. The world record's a 2:01. I mean, what? Like, literally, the world record's a 2:01, and they're going 6 seconds slower. So I don't think in the semi and in the final, anyone's going to come close to the world record. We have the privilege of watching Milak challenge his own world record, but that 2:01 is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Shang looked good today, though. Yeah. Yeah, the 200 fly is a tough event to read because you're trying to figure out how they manage their energy in this event. No one wants to swim this event now. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I actually was not happy to see that. There were like 20 swimmers entered in the 200 butterfly, and then between all the scratches, there were only 17. I think one person didn't make it. Oh, no, it was only 16. Wow. Either that or I clipped off the screenshot. So if you look at the bottom, you see Katinka Hosu. She didn't even swim it. But pretty much by default, if you just show up and not get DQ'd, you get a semifinal swim at the Olympics. It's a little silly. Luckily, there is enough depth like here where it's not going to look that slow. But still, I think that's pretty sad that we didn't get to see that. Here's Ryan dropping some wisdom for us all. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate that. Let's keep things moving. We're just a few minutes away from the start of the games. We have the men's 200-meter breaststroke. Now, we got to see Nick Fink step up, drop a 2:08.4, but look at Kaminga. Kaminga dropped a 2:07 in the prelims. Let's look at semifinal number 2. Now, Stubblety Cook looked really good. He's going to be in lane 4. I was covering him at the Australian trials a month ago. He looked really good. I think he was 2:06 there. So we know that these guys, I think any of these guys could win this. Like, there's so many people that could step up and make it happen. If you look at the results, let's look at Stubblety Cook here, how he split this race. Out in a 29.7, 32.8, 32.6, 32.1. Guys, 32.1 is so fast. Like, My best time off a dive is like a 30 point. So he's basically going that fast from a push off a turn at the end of a 200 breaststroke, which is ridiculous. Let me know what you guys think about this 200 breaststroke in the comments. Cook closed so well, it's crazy. Yeah, look at these splits. That's absurd. That is absurd. Oh my god. Kaminga. We got a Kaminga fan. We have a Kaminga fan. All right, let's keep things moving. We have a lot to get through still. We have the women's 200 IM. This is why Katinka Hosu did not swim the 200 fly, because she has this event. Let's look at the lane assignments. Sorry, my iPad's a little jaggedy there. Let me know in the comments who you think is going to win the women's 200 IM. We have the world record holder, Katinka Hosu. She missed the podium in the 400 IM, which she's also a world record holder. She's not looking very sharp so far. Her breaststroke looked terrible in the 400 IM and in the 200 IM in the semis and the prelims. We have the Americans in 3 and 4. How about Abby Wood, huh? And now, here's the thing. We have Alexiak, or not Alexiak, sorry, a swimmer from Canada in lane 7 as well. Now, what I want to call to attention here, similar to the 400 IM, for the women and the men, the times were not that fast. I don't think we're going to see a ridiculous time. Kate Douglas, I think, can go a 2:08 because she looked pretty smooth in all the swims that I saw. Alex Walsh will be there, but I think Kate Douglas has another gear to go 2:08, and I don't think you have to be any faster to win a gold medal in this event. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Ooh, are the Americans going to go 1-2? My friends, hey, Mei, how you doing? My friend's cousin is still, that's cool. Go Australia. Douglas has the most speed in fly and free and a great breaststroke. Yeah, you have to have all of the strokes at this level. You can't have a bad stroke. Doesn't have a shot in my opinion, but the Americans are looking great. What's your take? Ryan, my man, listen. The Americans have a shot to get 2 people on the podium. I think Kate Douglas is the person to beat. I don't think Katinka Hosu makes the podium. That's my POV. And Gabby says, go Canada. She needs to go faster on the backstroke. Who are we talking about? Needs to go faster on the backstroke. Ohashi. We're talking about Ohashi. So she's in lane 2 from Japan. I really want to see one of these Japanese swimmers just step up and go nuts. I mean, there's no home crowd, but it's your home nation. When you're hosting the Olympics, there's this like added level of pressure to have this out-of-body experience that defines the night or defines the Olympics for the nation. We haven't really seen that yet. I hope we do for the sake of Japan swimming and the Olympic movement, and it's amazing when you see the host country have an athlete. Like, you know, on the first night, we saw the Americans in the 400 IM go 1-2. If that had been in the United States, like, America would have gone nuts. It wasn't. It's in Japan. So if that had been, you know, we didn't see Seto in that event. So we want to see the home country. We want to see someone step up. Can it be her in lane 2? Maybe. Not sure. Not sure. Let's keep things moving. Next event is the women's 1,500 meter freestyle. And guess what? We have 2 Americans. Ledecky, she's going to come after the 200 freestyle. She's going to battle Titmus. Then she's got to step up and do it again 1 hour and 5 minutes later. Can she do it? She already has the Olympic record. She's the world record holder. She's clearly the person to beat. If she wins or loses the 200, will that negatively impact her in this 1,500? I think, yes, it will, but she'll still win the event. So she is the distance queen for a reason. For a reason. All right, let's take a look here. Ledecky wins this race. Ledecky. So it looks like we think Ledecky's going to win. Oh, and correction, yeah, when we're talking about Ohashi with the 400 IM, yes, she was a moment for Japan to, you know, step up and make some magic happen. Yes. Thank you. That's why you guys are here in the comments, to keep me on point. Ledecky for the win. Tristan says it's starting in 30 seconds. We're going to wrap this up. Final event to watch is the 4x200 freestyle relay. Can anyone beat Great Britain? I don't think so. And that concludes this session of the pre-show. I can't wait to see you guys at the conclusion of this championship final, night number 4 in Tokyo. Wish you guys the best. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys later. And